as time goes on and on and on, and some of it is just getting older, so I take all that into it in stride.
But you're not even old, though.
No, but I've been watching the NBA since I was 7.
Okay,
I've been watching this for almost 30 years.
I'm just saying, like you don't need to like refer to yourself as Vince Carter got years on you, bro.
I'm not old. I don't feel old, but I've been watching the NBA for almost 30 years.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So watch a lot.
Yeah.
The last couple of years, I used to still do maybe like vote for an all-star team. Still a couple years ago, I don't remember the last time I did an all-star vote. You okay in your chair over there?
Yeah. I'm trying to like.
You trying not to be short?
Yeah. I sit down a little too far. I put in a dummy ballot every year. Like I don't put my actual votes really. But like,
I haven't done that in a while.
Like I voted for Vince Carter, Rashawn Holmes, just players I like that aren't going to get in. Just why not?
See, you might be part of the problem. Though we're going to get into. You might be part of the problem.
I only did one ballot. I was like, why not? Although I do want to see Vince Carter in the All-Star game.
Can we stop voting for players that we might like that don't get in, that don't deserve it?
Look, I'm only doing it one time and one time only. It doesn't matter.
You're part of the problem.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really not. I agree with you on what the problem is.
But you've done it. So you are part of the problem.
One time?
Yeah, and all the other people that did it one time, the thousands of people that did it one time, they're like, yeah, but I just did it one time. All y'all are part of the problem.
No, I exclude myself from that.
We'll get to the problem that we're talking about. I haven't really voted for All-Star vote in quite a while. But I'm starting to think, we saw the first round of votes come in. And I'm going to tell y'all what disgusted me.
Wait, can I tell you real quick?
Go ahead.
Do you remember going to games and actually getting the physical ballot and punching those out? Because I remember doing that.
Yes, I remember doing that. Especially,
I'm old enough to remember doing it.
More so in baseball than anything, because I used to just, I could also afford that. It was easier to go to Mets games because Mets were so bad when I was a kid.
Oh, my brother was a Net season ticket holder. I used to get excited around All-Star season. I would get a ballot. I was like, yo, I get to punch these holes. Just bing, 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 bing. Oh, man.
Not do.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. 2005, 2006, I tried to send Brevin Knight to the All-Star game.
You've been part of the problem. Like, yo.
Brevin Knight was a good player.
Was he an All-Star?
To me.
Okay.
No, he wasn't really.
Shout
out Brevin Knight. I want to interview him.
Here's my problem, folks. And Bryan is a part of this problem.
He was one of the league leaders in assists and steals for 2 straight years.
Stop it. Please stop. Please stop. So, first wave of All-Star voting returns have come out. I mean, most of the stuff is good. Most of the stuff is what you would expect. However, there are some fools, and I'm calling fools, out there doing some nonsense. Just absolute nonsense. In front court voting for the Eastern Conference, I'm going to read this in order. And you just, this is where it gets crazy. Mm-hmm. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Good.
2, Joel Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
Both definitely All-Star.
Yes.
3, Pascal Siakam. Definitely All-Star to me this year. 4, Jimmy Butler. Definitely All-Star to me this year.
Pascal Siakam's injured right now still?
Yes. 5, Jason Tatum. Definitely deserves to be considered. Number 6, on the team, same team as Jason Tatum. No. Sorry, folks. Not Jaylen Brown, and not because he should be there, because he's actually in the guard position to be voted for. But it's a person who has played a grand total of 11 minutes this season. 11 minutes.
I thought you were going to say 11 games.
Season.
I was like, wait, where did I miss? Because I only seen him like once or twice.
11 minutes. Taco Fall. Why? Because some people, like Bryan.
Wait, whoa.
Hold on. Like Bryan did when he was voting for Brevin Knight, although Brevin Knight had much more of a case to be voted for than Taco Fall. I would note that.
He was the original Charlotte Bobcat point guard.
Oh, and that's worthy to be an All-Star. Okay. So some people are like, Taco Fall. How tall is Taco Fall again?
7'12".
Whatever. 7'7" or whatever he is. And he's, fan favorite. People like him. They want to see him get in the game. Although, again, please can I repeat, he's played 11 minutes this season.
He had 23 and 19 in the G League the other day.
Yo, when you play 11 minutes this season, and now we do things digitally, and you don't have to punch anything or write it in, you shouldn't even be allowed to be put on the ballot.
Well, that's the thing, too. I agree. I noticed that when looking at the All-Star ballot, I was like, why is this person here? Why is this person here? Why is this person here? Like, for example, I think you can remove Steph Curry. I don't think he should be there. He played like a few games, and he got hurt. I don't think he needs to be there. We're going to get to Steph Curry in a little bit. But I think players that are obvious, DeAndre Bembry shouldn't be on an all-star ballot. You know what I mean? Not to single out DeAndre Bembry. Fine player. He's not an all-star.
I agree. But
if Brevin Knight wasn't there back in the day, you think I would have voted for him? No. I probably would have voted for Vince Carter and Jason Kidd or something.
Here's the thing. See, what you're doing there is you're saying because he was there, you voted with him. You were old enough and smart enough to know better to not vote for him.
I was like 11 years old.
Yeah, and you know what? There are people who are much older than 11 years old who can't understand that Taco Fall played 11 damn minutes.
I had like an 80 average in the 5th grade at that year.
Smart enough to know better. And hey, people, are you smarter than the 5th grader? Because how do you know not to vote for Taco Fall?
7 was Bam Adebayo. How is he behind Taco Fall?
Because foolishness.
Well, I also think there's a deeper thing where, like, unfortunately, like there is a racist component to this as well.
Between Taco Fall and Bam Adebayo?
No, between Taco Fall getting the popularity that he does.
Why?
Because people are fascinated by the big black man in a way that they kind of are.
There's a bunch of big black men in the NBA.
No, the big one, like the abnormally big one, and they want to see him and they cheer for him in ways that could be problematic, just subconsciously. Do you remember when me and Gerard were talking about the whole zoo animal component to this, and that's probably what they see him as, which is unfortunate. Also.
You know what? No. Everything you say there is definitely valid. And definitely not crazy.
You remember the Giant Gonzalez?
I can see that.
Yeah.
There is some rooting for the caricature.
Yeah.
I hate to use the term zoo animal because we are not calling Taco Fall a zoo animal, but what Bryan is saying, to maybe clean it up a little bit, not that you said anything bad,
no,
to maybe make it a little more understandable, is the spectators. It's like seeing the freak at the circus show.
Exactly.
Right? Freak at the circus show, right? Or freak show, whatever.
Yeah.
Behind the curtain. That's kind of the thing that you.
They're like, I want to see him block shots and run around and all that kind of stuff. And it's mostly white people that are at these games. He's a Celtic,
especially in Boston. That's a good. I don't think. You
remember Kenny George?
Crazy. Yeah, I don't think any of that is crazy. Now let's flip that to the Western Conference where
people weren't fascinated by Sean Bradley in the same way. That's all I'm saying. 7 is Bam Adebayo.
That's a great point.
8 Gordon Hayward. 9 Andre Drummond, 10 DeMontis Sabonis.
Let's hold on. Let's hold off on getting through this. I want to go to Western Conference real quick because
no guards?
Oh, no. Hold on. We'll come back. We'll come back to that. In the Western Conference, in the guard spot.
Oh,
you guys.
There is a white person that fascinates people.
You guys did it again.
You guys.
Yeah, your peoples.
This dude is famous on NBA Twitter.
And here's the thing. I like this guy because he plays, he gets minutes, and he's a really good role player. Okay? I like him.
Really good as a stretch.
No, he's a very good role player.
Okay.
He's a very good role player.
He's cool.
For what he does in this role, very good.
He's definitely superseded my expectations because he averaged like 9 points a game in college.
Well, I mean, people love that too. They watch the NBA. The guy that looks like him that superseded the expectations. Oh. You ever watch like Philly games?
Oh, I thought you were going to say, do you remember Aaron Kraft? I thought that's where you were going here.
No. You watch Philly games 2 seasons ago, and you look in the stands, and you see like, some people got some Embiid jerseys, some people got some Ben Simmons jerseys, and I felt like the third most popular jersey, this is before Jimmy Butler came, it's like TJ McConnell.
Oh, of course. Oh, come on. And he's in Indiana now. You think there ain't no TJ McConnell jerseys at the Pacers?
I mean, there are, but like if you were,
especially them hickory ones from that overrated movie Hoosiers.
If you're Philly, like if you're Philly, who's buying their kid a TJ McConnell jersey?
White people.
No. Don't you want your kid to be aligned with like a star?
Not if you're white, because then you could. This guy looks like you, and he made it to the NBA, so they can be your favorite player.
Yo, here's the thing.
No, I'm legitimately I'm giving my kid a JJ Barea jersey in the future if I have a kid. I don't want to have one right now.
But JJ Barea is actually like pretty damn good, and he's won a championship.
Yeah,
you can hang your head on that.
That's the thing. I told you you could put him up there with like Felix Trinidad, Miguel Cotto as one of the great Puerto Rican athletes ever.
I mean, are you putting? Excuse me.
He won an NBA championship and was instrumental in that championship.
Are we putting TJ McConnell up there with the great white athletes ever?
No, he's not Larry Bird.
Exactly. So why you got his jersey on? People. Let me say
I'm not talking for me.
Let me say this. I understand the need to want to see yourself.
If
I completely
give him a Luka Doncic jersey.
That's what I'm saying.
And he's number one.
He's killing it
in West Coast guard voting.
Now,
he's actually number one in all voting, which is interesting.
Can we please go down this voting?
James Harden is second after Luka Doncic. Real quick, what do you make of Luka being number one overall?
All right, international voting strong, man. Same thing for Giannis.
Or as Bill Roden said when we were on the Bros Pod, international code word for white.
He's right though. Except I love Luka, right? Like Luka's my guy.
But here's the thing: Luka's cold, bro. Like he's cold. He's an MVP candidate, legit. Yeah. He's an MVP candidate. But I also get what he's saying. Luka 1, James Harden 2, Damian Lillard 3.
Fine with all that.
Man, I wish Portland was better. Steph Curry 4. I have a problem with that. Russell Westbrook 5, and I think he might get in, but I don't think he's an All-Star this year. D'Angelo Russell 6. Look, he is popular. His numbers are actually pretty good this year, but Golden State is bad. He should not be an All-Star this year. 7, Donovan Mitchell. I think he should get in. 8, Alex Caruso, which is who we were talking about before.
Somebody you would vote for.
No, I'm not.
Why? You voted for Brevin Knight. Why would you not vote for Alex Caruso?
Brevin Knight is more identifiable with me. Brevin Knight was 5'10", maybe.
This guy's short too.
Alex Caruso's like 6'5", isn't he?
Is he 6'5"?
6'5", 6'3", something like that. And he's athletic. I wasn't like mad athletic. Brevin Knight would get steals. He was a hound defensively. God. One of the best passers in the NBA.
I would, to be honest with you on this, straight up honestly, your vote was stupid.
I was 11 years old.
You were stupid.
I was 11 years old. And then the Bobcats chose Raymond Felton over Brevin Knight.
That is arguably your second worst choice at that around that age after going to Uba Duba. and not questioning it.
Go to episode, what was that, 53? Jesus, that was half of AHTT podcast history ago. Alex Caruso 8, Devin Booker 9, who had 38 against the Knicks recently. Jesus. 10, Ja Morant, which I understand because of popularity, but Ja Morant's not an All-Star yet.
The point is, to all you people out there, to those of you who voted for Brevin Knight, as Bryan did way back.
No one did.
If you voted, see, but that's what all these other people think.
It was me. It was me and 1,500 people from Charlotte.
What does it take? What is the mindset of the person like yourself and these other folks who sit there, have the ballot in front of them, say, "Hey, I want to see."
People want to see who they want to see.
You want it? No, you should want to see the best players or the most. I kind of get the most exciting players. I get that. What's exciting about Taco Fall's 11 minutes?
Again, people want to see the 7'7" guy get out there and do stuff.
He doesn't play.
People
part
of
being an all-star means you play.
Here's the thing: the NBA shouldn't put him on the ballot. He shouldn't be there.
I agree with that.
You shouldn't allow all players to be there.
But
it should. Every team shouldn't even have the same number of players because with the Clippers, for example, there should only be 4 guys on the ballot: Kawhi, Paul George, Lou Williams, and Montrezl Harrell. That's it. If I'm Charlotte, I'm putting 1, maybe 2 people on a ballot: Terry Rozier, Devontae Graham. That's it. You know what I mean? I don't even think every team should have every player. That's part of the problem too. Like if it's obvious that this person should not be an All-Star, they shouldn't be there. And then you don't have 11-year-old Bryan voted for Brevin Knight in 2005.
See, the problem is you can say that about being 11 years old, and that's fair. I think that the shame of this is there's people way too old that are older than 11 that are doing this.
Yes.
And that is part of the problem. And if you don't have the sense to sit there and say Taco Fall is not an all-star.
Yeah.
Taco Fall and all-star don't go together. And that's no disrespect to Taco Fall. Maybe he is an all-star one day. Right now he's not.
/ also fans should not have 50%
yes,
votes.
I agree.
I think fans should make up 10%. You say 25, I say 10.
25. I think you're a little bit harsh with 10. The game is still for the fans. Here's the thing what it comes down to. Fans, I don't trust you. Don't trust you. I don't trust you because there are probably too many kids voting. There are too many 11-year-old Bryans voting, doing nonsense.
Remember what Allen Iverson
voted
funny.
In back when I was 11 years old, I never did anything that stupid in terms of fan voting. I never did that.
Who were you gonna vote for in 1994?
Yeah, like 1994. 1994, Dexter was gonna say, "Oh man, you know what? I really like how Doc Rivers plays on Knicks. I'm gonna vote for him." No, I wasn't doing that.
Brevin Knight was better than Doc Rivers.
Yeah. That's arguable.
Well, Brevin Knight
Which
in
shows you-
05 was better than Doc Rivers in 94.
I'm not so sure.
Who are you going to vote for? Tony Campbell?
No.
He averaged 20 points a couple seasons. I remember I told you I played against his team when he coached Bay Ridge. I don't even know if he's still there, but
The point is, I wasn't doing this nonsense. And you know what I think? I do think it's some of it is generational. I think
But
voting on the internet actually allows you to do more of this nonsense because people get a thrill out of saying, ha, look, I got Taco Fall 6. He could possibly be an all-star. I got Alex
but that's
Caruso
the
8.
thing. Now that we see this, it's going to just amplify now. More people are going to vote for Alex Caruso and Taco Fall and people that shouldn't be there.
I'm not so sure because you know what we're going to do here on the A Hartel podcast? We are starting a campaign. Hey, rational people of NBA Twitter, rational voters, stop this nonsense. Let's bring order back to the fan voting and let's get the numbers of Taco. It sounds like I'm hating against Taco Fall and Alex Caruso, but whatever y'all want to think is whatever y'all want to think. Let's get the numbers of these dudes down. Okay? Let's get them down. I think it all works out in the end. Taco Fall's not going to make it. Alex Caruso, you're like, no.
I think it could go the other way. I'm very skeptical.
Really? Really?
I'm skeptical.
Go ahead. Tell me why.
I think because
you have no faith in humanity.
Listen, from a fellow former anarchist, I see these things and I know that people just want to start trouble. Like, I know that people are like, oh, wait, Taco Fall is 200-something thousand behind Jason Tatum. Let's ramp those votes up. We need to do more.
Y'all are corny.
All he needs to do is get in the top 3.
Y'all are so corny. You anarchist. That's what you call those people?
Yeah,
Anarchist?
they're just starting fires.
That's what you are.
Alex Caruso is 110,000 votes behind Damian Lillard as of this poll. That's not, he could get, you know what I mean? Like,
yo, do the right thing.
Like, here's the thing though. You talk about fans wanting to see what they want to see. If you poll people, not basketball people, just casual NBA fans who want the spectacle, quote unquote, who would you rather see between Taco Fall and Jimmy Butler? They're going to say Taco Fall. And they're stupid, but they're going to say Taco Fall.
I'm concerned, man. I'm so concerned.
I'm just saying, like, look, but this is why it doesn't surprise me that 11-year-old Dexter and 11-year-old Bryan would do two different things. Because in my head, I kind of got the evil laugh. What can I do to sort of put Brevin Knight into the All-Star game? And 11-year-old Dexter's a little more relaxed. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
I want to see the best players.
Like 11-year-old Dexter's sneaking, playing Illmatic in his crib. That's your level of problematic. With me, that
was my level of problematic.
With me, I'm like, I'm trying to mess up some All-Star ballots. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all are so corny. You realize you helped start
11 years
all
old.
this.
No, me back in the day. Oh, so this is the credit that I get?
Yes.
This is the credit that I get. It's not side hustle and going out and
you
trying to get my project nominated in film festivals and doing things in a different way than other people. It's actually sparking a generation of fellow people who would have voted for Brevin Knight back in the day and are now voting for Taco Fall and Alex Caruso.
And even more empowered because of social media, because of people like you. Blame Bryan Fonseca.
They want to see things burn. But I do think that fans should only have 10% of the votes. That's just me.
I'll tell you what, I'm getting closer to agreeing with that 10% because of people like you.